Hey guys, this is Julian from the Binary Lab, and just had my lunch, and here are the leftover boiled vegetables. Okay. Anyway, um, in this video, I want to kind of run you guys through an idea that I just had because in the last couple of moments, I was just answering some questions inside of the page. Like there was a question from a person named Lamine regarding some roadblocks that he was experiencing when applying the Montague master strategy, and so I kind of was able to pin down a problem to that he was probably trading under the wrong market conditions, and I highlighted to him that um, like basically he was trading when the market uh, was in a very narrow range. Okay, and I explained the differences between what is a range and a consolidation. Okay, a range and a consolidation can look to be the same thing on the chart because they're both like that. But the difference between a range and consolidation is that if you actually measure the distance between the top and the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, you put a Bollinger Band on, or let's say from the top to the bottom, from the average part of that range. Okay, while a consolidation range is still a range, but I just call it. It's different because the consolidation is going to be a very small number of pips. Typically, I told him basically it's going to be probably like 5 pips or less, maybe the most 7 pips. And I said that if you want to trade Montague Master, which is one of the programs that I have on the site, you want to trade when if you must trade within a range, I highly recommend you trade when it's a breakout of a consolidation. But if you must trade in a range, trade it on a wide range, or pick a pair where the movement between top and bottom is like at least 7 pips, preferably like 13 to 30 pips. If 13 30 pips is a lot of movement, then going up and down, and you definitely can get some wins along there when you're using the Heikin-Ashi candle and so on and so forth. So I believe that there could be a lot of people out here, they're wondering whether Binary Lab is for you and whether you can actually gain something out of it. So what I thought could be a great way to have more people know about Binary Lab and have more people know whether Binary Lab can actually help you with your binary options trading problems is that we have like a question of the week kind of a thing. So how I plan to do this. And by the way, if you think this is a great idea, please comment below. Let me know where you're from as well, and you can even comment some of the problems you have right here, or you can send them to the page inbox as a message if you prefer that as well. And I'll have a look at these things. So if you guys think that's a great idea, I would like to at least try it out at least for a bit. All right, and. By the way, do you guys know that I'm planning a webinar? I haven't been doing like a public webinar for quite some time. So I would like to know what are your biggest questions and obstacles and problems about binary options trading so I can address everything in the webinar. Some of you also know that I've been writing in my emails that I'm looking at doing a very special promotion for Binary Lab Elite. It's going to be a very limited time thing because I'm going to be adding a lot of bells and whistles to the program to make it a lot better for everyone who's coming to it. I've now have like a very complete framework and a routine that you guys can do on a daily basis that will get you into the habits of being a good trader. Wouldn't you agree with me that trading well is about having habits? Imagine this, okay? Let's say if you were walking down the street and you got mugged by some thugs, okay? Tough luck. If they threw you a punch, what would you do? What would be your instinct? Receive the punch? Or would you block it? Well, that's a good response. Would you throw a counter punch? Even better response. Would you whip out a pepper spray? Even better response. So basically, these things are like habits and strategy. If you have in boxing, they tend to teach very basic combinations. For example, like a straight punch. There's a 1-2. Everyone knows the 1-2. There is the that's for example like the straight down punch, and then perhaps like a hook kind of thing, and that would be another combination. So when we face different market situations, what we need is habits and strategic combinations that we can call out immediately. We know that the markets are going to be different all the time. And there's no one-size-fits-all strategy. I mean, you probably know that by now. But if we are flexible and adapt, okay, I came across a picture of Mike Tyson in cartoonized, and it's like, well, there was a caption saying that, well, I was just able to adapt better than you. And it's not anything great, but I was just be able to adapt better than you. So coming back to the point of the question, I would like to have questions from you. You can submit them either via inbox. You know what? I'm going to actually have a Google form. Yeah, I think that's the best way. So I can get all the questions in one place. All right. So in the meantime, until I update the post with the Google form, you can go and comment below this post. But I'm going to be putting a Google form right there that you can put your name, your email, and your question, because I want to see those questions. I'll be looking at the questions on a weekly basis, and I'll pick the best question, and I would love to have you out on a Skype call, or let's say a Facebook Live or Google Hangout, and then we'll basically, it's going to go on till the problem is solved. Would you like that? All right, comment beneath this below. Comment beneath this video if you're excited and you think that's a great idea. And I'll see you guys on the webinar. Bye for now.